Dear friend, thank you for supporting my channel. Today we're going to continue with TOEFL iBT speaking section. Then we have speaking question type 5. We have a problem and solution. We call them also integrated question because we have two solutions. Then we have to take one of them and then supported by reasons and opinion. Asking for the examinee's opinion on a conversation between two speakers on an academic matter. Giving an opinion should be preceded by taking one side. The requirement is to briefly summarize the issue being discussed by the two speakers. Then the exam taker has to state which of the two solutions from the conversation being presented that the exam taker would recommend for the response, supported by reasons for the solution being recommended. It is recommended that the exam taker has to start writing notes for responding as soon as finding the recommended solution. The two presented solutions are equally valuable, and selecting any of the two solutions is the best way to answer this style of speaking questions, because there is no right or wrong solution, and the two provided solutions are accepted when supported by reasons. In the 20 seconds for preparation, write notes about the problem and the recommendation you have decided on to support it. In the 60-second assigned for your response, speak about one of the solution and support the solution by personal opinion. Here, the personal opinion has to be from your opinion. Tips: listening to a conversation between two speakers regarding an academic matter. One of the speakers is having some issue or some could be problem related to academic matters. Two equal valuable solutions are being presented, but neither one is a perfect solution. The examinee has to choose only one solution and supported by personal opinion with reasons and ideas. Here we have two solutions, as we said it. Both of them are valuable, but the exam taker has to take only one of them and then support it. That's how we're gonna take notes. The problem and solution, we call them. Then what we have, the examinee opinion on the lecture, from the lecture. Let's go first, the note we could have it. We call them the problem. With the problem, a student has to take two courses in order to be qualified for graduation this year. But the student is working a part-time job and studying in the same time. First suggestion: the student is recommended to take one course at the college and to study online for the second course, which there is possibility to achieve the requirements for his or her graduation. This is suggested by the exam takers. It means here's your opinion when you answer this kind of question. However, it might not be easy to accomplish the two courses in the same time because of the part-time work. In addition to that, the student might run out of energy and he or she will be exhausted as a result of long hours of studying and working in the same time. Okay, if we look here, those idea or those explanation would come from the exam takers. Reason, then you have to provide reasons by the exam taker. The second suggestion: a student registers for one of the two courses and take the second one at another campus. However, this will be more time consuming as he or she has to drive or to take a bus to another university campus. If we look here on the other side, from the examinee opinion, the solution to take one course at a time, for example, that's what we give them. Then first reason, a best way to have good mark and in the meantime supporting the family. It's true that it will take longer to graduate, but supporting family comes first. That's one of the students. Let's give you a solution. Second reason is spending extra time with the family and giving full attention to the study and makes person with responsibility and develop the personal skills. I believe if the student takes one course beside working, will get better marks and support the family in the same time. This worked for me when I was studying in the university and working after graduation. I was hired before all my classmates from the first course. If we look here, we got solution, and then, we got suggestion from the one of the student, and also we find the solution then from the exam takers to find the solution for it. Let's go for strategy. Identify the problem first. That we have to identify it. Then identify who of the two speakers has the problem and who is offering the solution or suggestion to solve the problem. This is also very important to know. Then present the solution or the recommendation and support the solution by giving at least 2 points or details why this solution is being favored or taken into consideration. Express your opinion by giving reasons why you support or are favoring the solution. We have some phrases you could be used here. For example, you could say, the problem is that the student is not able to take 2 classes which are conflicting with his or her schedule. Then, for example, you could present the reasons. There are 2 possible solutions which are suggested for him or her to consider them. First of all, the student could take maybe one course here and then the second one in another campus. Second, it was mentioned that the student could take the class at another university campus. I think the student has the option to take one course, and then the second one online. I believe this is better for the student to take one course at one time for 2 reasons. Then we present the 2 reasons. Then you could say first reason, then continue, then second reason.